Welcome back, everyone. Okay, let's get started on main mission. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing right now is to get the decals all in place here. Okay, so I sprayed a gloss coat on all these parts here so the decals are better able to adhere. Alright, so I think I'll start with the big ones here. Might as well get the rest of the decals in place here, and then we can move on with the construction of the main mission. There's a flat little end here, which goes up against there. Okay, I'm going to start with doing that winding staircase. Okay, so we're going to start with Koenig's area here and go from there. So with Koenig's office done, let's move over to the main part of the main mission. So before I do any more of that, I gotta get the little people in there yet before I put the rest of the top on. So I gotta get those painted first and then install it. Alright, got them all painted up with the different command colors. Okay, let's get them in place. Alright, we just got these last few pieces to put on now. Not too bad. Looks good. Okay, now we have all of these sections here, which follow along with the lines here. They all have to be cut to length to fit here, 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 there. You can see where they go, the little indents in there. So they have to be cut to length to fit inside, and yeah, good. Alright, so before getting these installed here, I have to attach the actual moon base to this flimsy plastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach each one at a time, because I have to get the lines around here, probably with putty or something, and paint it a dark color so that light doesn't bleed through underneath. I'm going to start with this. So let's get the rest of this stuff off of here for now. And then just go one at a time, because I still got to tuck some wires in under there a little bit better. It looks like it. I can, yeah, I'll just have to do a little bit of, probably make a longer line so I can tuck it up underneath there better, so this has a better way to fit. Anyway, okay, even before all that, I need to get this on a base where this thing isn't going to be moving around, because if there's movement, all the gluing down of all these, they're eventually going to pop off. So I got the plug here and a switch. So probably, no, the plug will have to go up top, and then I'll put the switch on the side maybe. It'll have to be over here. That's where the wiring is coming out this way here. Plug, a switch. I'll just put the switch like in this clear spot right here, maybe right there, and then I'll put the plug over here, I guess, or right here. I don't know, somewhere close to the edge here. And then once those are in place and they're working, put this thing down on a base, and then I can start on this section in here. Okay, so I got this all tied in now, the power, the switch, and I got 3 little support sections here, so when he goes to plug the power in, it won't crush the plastic down. So, right. Good. Good. Now this is a tight, very tight plug. Okay. So we got that done. We can get started. And I put a longer ground line on there, so now I tucked it in. But I still need to get this all tied on to the bottom of a plate here. So, okay, so I have a plexiglass plate here, not too thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, measure out how big I need to cut this thing. So let's get that done. All right. Alright, so I had to put a bottom framework on there just to give it a little bit more width to glue down onto the bottom sheet. Just gotta let that set now, and we can move on. Okay, so I got that all in place there now. So now I'm going to be using this epoxy here. Put it on fairly thick all the way around the edges here, because I really want it to stick well. And then put it all in place here, and then we're good. And there we go. Looks good. Okay. Alright, so getting started here with this first section. And just keep going till it's all in place. And then we can get the landing pads in place and the tubes. All right. So using this plastic putty, is what I used. All around the edges here. Light will still bleed through there, so after it sets, I got to paint on a really nice dark color over around it, and then after that I'll do the Moonbase Alpha color on here around the edges here, sort of blend it in. Now an issue that I found was you see where I have a lot of the travel tubes here, the holes on these did not line up, so you have to close them off and then just butt these up against them as best you can. Like the holes over here, where it's one here, and you see where it lines up here and here, they are completely off. So I close them up, and I'll just later on just butt them up against there after. And then the same with this and a bunch of other ones. But it'll work. It's going to look good. Okay. Let's get these in place now. Okay, so let's get these all in place here. And just keep going till it's all done. All right. Looking really good. Not bad at all. Very nice. Me likey. Okay. All right. Now you can still see all the lighting that's coming through. So once this stuff sets, I'm going to put this darker color around the outer edges there, so all you see are the windows. So it looks really good. This is going to look very nice. Okay, so I got all the areas here painted up where the light was bleeding through. Looks really good now. Not too bad. Okay, so just gotta let that set, and then I can do the final color, which matches the ground on here to what's inside there, around all the areas. Like it's still lights up quite nicely. When you take off all the lights here. It still lights up quite nicely. This camera isn't showing it properly. I mean, it's not really that bright what you're seeing here, but it looks good. It looks good. So yeah. Okay. Alright, so I made laser turrets, gravity towers, and tiny little tanks there, or whatever they're called. So I'm going to put those in place. So these laser turrets, one goes about here, the other one over here, and the third one over there. And the gravity towers, there's 8 in total, so basically they encircle the base. So those little tanky thingies, I don't know, I'll put them somewhere. Alright, so we got the laser turrets in place here now. We got all these here towers all around the outer area. And then we got the little tank here, basically hanging around with landing pads. Everything looks good. Alright, so I got the tiny eagles I need to paint up and get those into position. Okay, with the eagles all painted up, let's get them in place. So I have an extra one here, so I'm going to have it on a little wire like it's flying. Alright, so I got this wire here. I'm going to attach it to the eagle, get it drilled into the base, and away we go. Here we go. And I'll paint this like with the color of the ground there, so it kind of will mix in. But there you go. Well, there you have it. That's it for this build. I hope you enjoyed. It was fun putting together. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.